you very much for remembering the sentence that I sent you. Okay, do you have friendships dating back like 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? Do you have friendships dating back 40 years? Yeah, I have one. Cengiz, my classmate from high school, and also my schoolmate from the university, is a very dear friend of mine. He was a very successful student all the time. He graduated like a champion of the school, champion of the faculty that he graduated from, an industrial engineer. He immediately became a businessman as soon as he finished the university. He established his own company, always been successful, had no financial problems. You can call him a workaholic, works like 10 to 12 hours a day practically, but he doesn't really have a hobby. He works so hard that he hasn't developed a hobby. He had a dream though. His dream was to sail the high seas. A couple of years ago, actually, he managed to obtain his captain's license. I was very glad to hear that. I started asking him to start thinking about quitting his job. Do something, give yourself a break, and just sail the high seas, I was saying. Finally, last summer, 2014, he bought a sailboat. I was even more happy to hear this. He parked it in a marina in Finike, Antalya. However, he didn't quit his job. He was just going on. I'm saying, okay, so long as you now have your boat, you have your captain's license, why not quit your job, or at least give yourself a break and just sail the high seas? He says, well, the time will come, and you will see, I will find my mermaid. By mermaid, it doesn't mean half girl, half fish creature. It means a woman. I'll find my mermaid, a young woman, of course, it means, and you will see. But now I have to handle my son's business. By the way, his son is 30 years old. He's a very clever guy. We've met him a couple of times. Very clever guy. But still, Cengiz says, I have to take care of his business. I have to take care of my company. And then the time will come and I'll sail the high seas. But meanwhile, why don't you come and see my boat? Come down to Finike and see my boat. I mean, he goes there like once every 3 weeks for a maintenance, but stays there a couple of days and comes back to Istanbul because he has business. Paying salaries like 15, 16 people. I say, well, the summer months are very hot, but I will come there by the end of October, during the national holiday, 29th of October, and we will have a barbecue there. I'll stay with you a couple of days during the weekend. Don't worry. I couldn't go there last year, 2014. A year passes. We come to summer of 2015. He goes there again, like once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, takes care of his boat, and he calls me. Why don't you come and see my boat? Everything is now ready. I don't have anybody else, but we can just sit there and have some barbecue and have a good time, and you can just go back to Istanbul. I say, well, the middle of summer, the weather is very hot. Why don't I come there by the end of October 2015? And when the weather is cooler. But I couldn't make it last year, but I'm definitely going to do it this year. He says, okay. But I say, well, a year has passed. What did you do with your son's business? And what do you think about quitting your business, giving yourself a break, and sail the high seas? But this finding your mermaid thing, I think you will be lucky if the mother of that mermaid would be convinced to sail with you after this age, because he is 56. So we joke around like this. The days pass. A very beautiful Sunday, the 23rd of August, about 3 months ago, I received a message from Facebook Messenger. His son He says, Necil abi, I need to talk with you, but I don't have your telephone number. Yeah, you guessed it right. A heart attack took him away during lunch at a small Mediterranean village restaurant. He couldn't sail at all. I couldn't be able to go and see my dear friend's sailboat, showing me proudly how nice it was. I didn't have this chance. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you, during the coffee break, please think of anything that you have been postponing so far, due to reasons that would be there every time, due to daily reasons that would not go away at all. And please schedule it. Please think of someone that you have been postponing to call. And please do call him or her, latest by tomorrow. Please do it. Do it not because you read this from a personal development book that any supermarket can sell, but do it because you heard it from someone who will never be able to visit his dearest friend at a sailboat.